yeah, that's scary. Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, that's scary.
Top 5 dead alive, only came to terrify. Every topic scary, we could lead the bravest paralyzed. Hope you're not at home alone, better keep the lights on. But if you love adrenaline, then welcome to the fright zone. Billy is the leader, the visionary dreamer. Gerard got the joke, scaredy cat the screamer. You gon' get this work, if you scared, go to church. This podcast is scariest, you heard it here first.
That he said that to me because I was like, I'm just excited that Jeepers Creepers is here. You know, I want to see the character again. But when because he's a huge lover of Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, that's scary.
Yo, what's up, ghouls and girls? What's up? This is round 2, and welcome to Yup, That's Scary, your #1 Halloween horror and haunted house podcast. I'm your host, Willie May, and I am so blessed and honored to have you guys here in the studio. We got a great show for you today. We're talking thrilling exploration into the world of pop culture and horror conventions with the masterminds behind the Georgia Pop and Horror Con, Billy Mittlestadt and Brian Lancaster. And we got a good show for you today. And we're just hey, everyone already popping in. Let's go. It's going to be a good one. And I would like to bring in my co-hosts, Scaredy Cat and Jacob Woody. Hi, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
What's up? Good. It's another show. Right? We're ready for another show. It's been a while since I've seen you guys. I mean, we got some
long time.
We got some new, some
new
gear, you know, for the new ones that's coming in today. So I'm so excited to have you guys here. It's a beautiful Sunday today. The sky kind of cleared up, so hopefully we're good. And you look good, Jacob. I mean, you're not in your swag, but you're in a comfortable swag. What are you wearing? What are you wearing, Jacob? I got Terrifier. What do you got?
Got some Evil Dead 2.
Yes, Evil Dead 2. Let's go. And just to let you guys know, Jacob is a lag there. So if there's a little slow lag there, it's all right. We're learning and we're dealing with clouds and weather and all that stuff, but that's technology. But thank you guys for tuning in today. I have some questions to ask you guys.
All right.
First of all, what do you guys like to see at horror conventions?
Oh, I like to see, I wish I could be at every one so that I can ask all the questions, you know?
Right.
And the celebrities and, how their role was, just like with Tom. It's so exciting to be able to ask them specific questions and get the details, That's exciting.
Yes. We already got some people popping in saying, what's up? Hey, Willie, what's up? Jan Paul Woody. It's been a while since we see each other. I mean, Mad Monster was last year, but it's okay. Are you going back to Mad Monster again? And then we have, oh, am I saying this right? Eliza? What's up? She says, what's up? Yeah, she said, what's up, guys? Are you going to be at Georgia Pop and Horror Con? Because we are so excited. I believe I saw in the chat that she was going to be there, so we're so excited. And thanks for joining us today. Okay, so you said you were excited. You want to go see all the conventions. You want to, Jacob, what about you? What are some of the things you like to see at these horror conventions?
Pretty much everything. I mean, what's not to love?
Right?
You're surrounded by
people who love what you love and surrounded by people you want to see.
Yes.
Like the crazy things you can see there. I saw the last one I was at where, we met a guy was dressed up as dang it, what's that one Adam Sandler movie? Where he's got the weird little voice thing like that.
Oh,
like
little
2000.
Nicky, little Nicky from
Oh,
what's the movie, guys?
There was a
Help us
guy
out in the
dressed up
movie.
as little Nicky.
No way, I didn't see that. Oh my gosh, get
Little
eyes in that one.
Nicky.
Yes, I think the cosplay players are phenomenal.
I don't remember what I was doing.
You didn't know what you were
Like,
doing
the
when
guy
you saw him?
just was walking by. Like,
Yeah.
you just gotta love that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, the cosplayers are so amazing, and I cannot wait to see the cosplayers here at Georgia Pop Horror Con because when I was there, I saw some really good ones. I mean, I see some clowns; they don't really get to me, but there's just one. I should post this. If you guys are watching, go to Yep That's Scary. I'm gonna post this one character that's unbelievable, who is like my favorite cosplayer. I don't know if he won the costume contest because they have a costume contest there, but I enjoyed seeing cosplayers. Okay, another question. What types of horror themed panels or discussions would you most likely to attend at these horror conventions?
I like to attend. I would love to attend the ones that are talking about the upcoming haunts.
The upcoming movies?
The haunts. Haunts, new movies, all of that stuff. That's so exciting to me. And you know what? Well, actually, I was just thinking the conventions are exciting because everyone that loves the same stuff you love come. So then,
yes, because that's how we
that's how we meet. That's how we
I mean, that's how I met Jacob Woody, and so it was awesome. It was great just to connect with him, and yeah, you meet like-minded individuals, creatives, vendors, So I think we need more, but not so much that it gets played out. I think just more needs to be created and be available in their own right. Which horror movie celebrities or creators would you be most excited to meet and get autographs from? I would say Tom Matthews. I'm going to interject.
Me too.
Matthews on that one.
Me too. I would love to do that. He was amazing.
Yes. CJ Grimm. Of course I'll get him. Who played Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
But I would get Marlon Wayne. I will get if I see.
Oh, there you go.
I'll get Jordan Peele.
Oh, definitely.
I have Vecna Bonnie from The Nun. I have her already.
Oh my gosh, I would love that.
Yeah, she emailed, she sent that over to me, so I was like, yeah. So I was happy for that. What else?
I would like to get Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, Jamie Lee, like that should have been on my top list. There's just so many that I
There's just so many. Well, though there's so many, but if I had to narrow it down, like that's exciting.
She's so cool. I would love to hang out with her.
I would too.
I would love to hang out with her. What do you got, Jacob? I know you waiting, you busting at the seams.
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell, let's go. Oh, Bruce Campbell. Yes, that's a good one. Bruce Campbell is a good one.
I was
go ahead.
The thing that upsets me the most is that I was this close actually to getting his autograph. I actually have a picture with him, but when it was time for autographs, he had to leave.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I was so upset too.
You got to be quicker than that. You know what I mean? From State Farm, you got to be quicker than that. You got to jump on that. But go ahead. What else?
Get the autograph first.
This one is a bit out there, so you probably won't know who he is. Anthony Wong.
From
it's a
what a foreign horror.
Yeah, the foreign horror. The one that you told me to watch on my watch list. I know which one you're talking about, but yeah,
I didn't.
um, they don't come out to the states though. We're talking about states horror conventions. Like, no, I'm just joking.
You're in
But yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. If it's a
It
movie
would
that
be
you
amazing.
told me to, yeah, yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Would you be interested in participating in or watching live horror themed performances or cosplay contests? And the reason why I say that is because we did a Sony Pictures Thanksgiving, and Sony Pictures allowed us to do Thanksgiving there, and like we had the Terrifier cosplayer come in and like attack John Carver, and it was great. And like I saw like Tampa J, he showed up and he filmed it, and like now it's one of those YouTube big things. And I'm like, yo, like that was all. Yep, that's scary. I need to film this. But like, would you guys love to see some of these cosplayers get into rolling and actually like start to
Yes.
play the role really well? Because when I did Dragon Con, I mean, they had a Bruce Campbell, you know, look like there, and he had his little chainsaw on his arm, and he was going at it. Yes, Evil Dead. Oh, see, Eliza said I'm a big Evil Dead fan.
Big fan.
Yes. So, would you guys like to see that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that would be really cool. And
Yeah.
remember, like for me, like this was like as a scare actor during the haunt, you know, this is easy for me. It's easy to hop in and play these roles and whatnot. Like when I did Candyman, like my costume, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'll bust this costume out. But I did Candyman at DragonCon, and I brought it out, and I did the costume, and I put the real fur on it, or faux fur. Please
Yep.
don't, Peter.
Mhm.
Peter, do not get me. It's faux fur. I put
Right.
faux fur in on it, but I look like a pimp named Slipback with a Candyman hook. Like it was
I saw
on
that.
point. It was on point, guys, and I mean everyone was taking pictures of me. And you know what? When you cosplay, you kind of become the star, like of the horror con with the celebrities. You're like, oh yeah,
Right.
you know. And so it's good to see that. It's good to see some of it's good to see some of the celebrities meeting these cosplayers and you know and
Oh,
enjoying it.
definitely.
Yeah, that's really cool. What shows would you guys would like to attend?
Ooh. Well, we just talked about, but hmm. Gosh, there's several. Will.
I mean, yeah, I mean, well, first of all, one thing that and I keep plugging Georgia Pop and Horror Con in, because one thing about their show is it's intimate, and what's so unique about it was like I could just go up. Well, I wasn't manhandled by Brian Lancaster, but like I could go up and just like talk to these celebrities and just say,
Uh-huh.
"Hey, how are you?" and look them in the eye and like, "What's up? You see my shirt?" And they're engaging, and
Right.
I feel like they want to like get up and like do something, because they sit there, you know, and they're signing autographs, and they like, you know, and whatever moves them, they just, you know, totally reacts to it, and it's so freaking cool. And how they did it was unique. You know, you had the vendors in one area, and then you had this, you had you had uh the celebrities in another, but like you can clearly see them. And I remember I had a friend with me at the time, and they freaked out. They're like, this is strange. I've never seen a convention that was so personable, and I could like go and like touch them. And so it was very, very, very unique. So you guys got to go to Georgia Papa Horror Con. But anyways, let's get the party started. Enough with the chit chat. We're gonna swing it back to Kit Kat on the horror news in a minute. Are you ready for this? I just
Let's
want
do
to
it.
ask some questions. You know, I just want to ask some questions. I want to see a costume. I know, right? You did Candyman. Yes, I did Candyman. I did it really well. I got the hook in my closet right now. And then
But
Jen.
can't they go onto the YouTube and see it? They can, right?
So here's the thing. I don't want it to be loud because Dragon Con's watching me. But
Oh,
soon. I don't know if I should have said that, but yes, you can go to our Yep That's Scary Instagram and see it, because
right.
we're there. But and speaking of YouTube, I'm glad that you brought that up. You will see Georgia Pop and HorrorCon YouTube of us there, event coverage of us there, premiering Friday. Why is it late? I do not know why. But in all the glory of celebrating Georgia Pop and HorrorCon, yes, you will see that Friday, and a lot of stuff. Like we have Rochelle Davis from The Crow interview coming out exclusively. Yes, so there's a lot of in the works. It's just late. You know, you got one person that's doing everything. You know what I mean? Like what can I do? Okay, but anyways, you ready, Cat?
Let's do this.
Here's Scaredy Cat with horror news in a minute. Let's go.
So legendary Shelley Duvall has passed away at the age of 75, and she's known for The Shining. Shelley Duvall, renowned for her iconic role as Wendy Torrance in The Shining, has died at the age of 75. Oh, so tragic. According to the Deadline, Duvall passed away at her Texas home due to some complications from diabetes. Oh, she will be missed. Godzilla -1 black and white version coming to Netflix in August. Just days after the announcement of Godzilla -1's release on 4K and Blu-ray in the US, Netflix revealed that a black and white version titled Godzilla -1 Color will start streaming on August 1st. The full color version is also available on Netflix. Check out the trailer, which harkens back to Toho's original 1954 Godzilla film. Now this, I'm excited. Enter the Further. Insidious coming to Halloween Horror Nights. As the haunt season approaches, Universal's Halloween Horror Nights has announced Insidious Haunted House for both Universal Orlando and Universal Studios Hollywood. Dubbed Insidious the Further, this haunted house invites guests to delve into a paranormal dimension filled with tortured souls and demonic entities. Visitors will start their journey by stepping through the series' iconic red door, encountering familiar spirits and demons like the red-faced demon, Keyface, Bride in the Back, and the Man Who Can't Breathe. That one's going to be so good. And on today's show, we have Billy Mittlestadt and Brian Lancaster for Georgia Pop and HorrorCon in the studio. Let's go.
What does these Halloween horror and haunted house influencers have in common?
You are watching That's Scary. You're watching That's Scary. You're watching That's Scary.
'Tis the season to be scary. So stay scary with us and stalk us now and join your new horror family.
Right, all right. That's right. That's right. We do have Brian Mittlestadt and Billy Mittlestadt. I did this before when I met them, and Billy was like, "No, I'm Billy. I'm Brian. We look the same." And I was like, "I know who you are. It's just a flip flop." And I did it again. But yes, we got Billy Mittlestadt and we got Brian and Lancaster in the house. And it's so funny because I like glanced down and I saw their screen, and it's two people just sitting there looking at it. So I was like, "Yeah, he made it. He made it." Let's go. I love these guys. I'm so excited that we get to see them. But yes, so sad with Shelley Duvall.
That's horrible.
She's a legend, and I love her in Popeye.
Yeah, me too.
The movie.
That's so
like
sad.
that was my movie. You know what I mean? Like I was in theater and I was like, I'm gonna create a Popeye the musical. And it's just
well,
it didn't work. It was sloppy. But anyway. Anyway, it was sloppy. If you read the script, you would like, oh no, like spinach singing, like spinach leaves singing. Like, what is wrong with you? But it was really cool to see some amazing, like the maze for Halloween Horror Nights, Insidious. Now, first of all, someone asked me, they're like, Willie, you worked at Blumhouse. What mazes they're gonna do this year? And I said, Five Nights at Freddy's still on the docket, but Insidious. I said because Insidious is one of those movies that and then the further it could be a maze.
Right.
We know this. We worked with him. You worked with him,
Right.
with Jason and I. So it could be a maze. And so to see that they announced it, someone's listening to me. Someone's listening from at Blumhouse, and we're excited for the Insidious because that's one of my favorite Blumhouse.
Me too.
Movies.
Me too.
And yes, with the Red Demon and everything, they I believe Universal Studios would do it right. So I'm excited for that.
Oh, absolutely. And knowing that each room's going to be different. Oh, each one of the films. That's so amazing.
They're going to go into the further, and I know that they're going to go to that apartment. You know what I'm talking about? The apartment with the rooms. I know that they're going to do it because they're going to have people walking into those rooms and all that stuff. Excuse me. It's gonna be great, and
looking forward to. I'm so excited.
Yes, we got some haunt reviews that we got to do, right? So now that I know that is there, we're gonna make sure we show up for that one. Okay.
Right.
All right. Go ahead. Let's go with the next one.
Okay.
What are we doing? What is next? I now know. I looked at the script.
Do you want to do the ad?
Yes, there we go. I'm gonna do it. All right, we're gonna
I'm gonna do it. All right, looking to be a part of a community while getting dished Halloween horror and haunt industry happenings. Well, you're in luck. Word on the street is, Yup, That's Scary now has a Patreon, accepting like-minded individuals to engage, participate, and have a little fun with our horror family. Get exclusive content, merch, and messages from the cast. Be invited to some exclusive member-only events, notable horror events. Sign up today and become a Patreon member. We also want to thank our sponsor, VFX Creates. Step into the extraordinary world of VFX Creates, where practical haunted props transcend boundaries, whether you're a seasoned haunter or a budding die-hard Halloween and cosplay enthusiast. Their cutting-edge props empower you to craft scares that will have you unleashing your creativity like never before. Visit www.vfxcreates.com. Now seeking brand partners. If you would like to position your business in front of our audience, be a sponsor. Email us at yupthatscary@gmail.com. And guess what? Oh,
go ahead.
Guess what, Yuppies? Yup, That's Scary has partnered with some incredible events this spooky season.
Calling all pop culture and horror fans. The Georgia Pop and Horror Con is coming to Columbus, Georgia Convention Center at 801 Front Ave. Come on, snag autographs and enjoy engaging Q&A panels. Explore a wide range of vendors with unique collectibles. Don't miss the thrilling cosplay contest with a cash prize. Get your tickets now at gapopandhorrorcon.com. Georgia Pop and Horror Con is an unforgettable experience you won't want to miss.
Back at the Trade and Conference Center in Columbus, Georgia from August 2nd to the 4th. Don't miss your chance to see the favorite horror and pop culture celebrities. Mark your calendars for the unforgettable event. We have joined the 17th annual Buried Alive Horror Film Festival, November 7th through the 10th in Atlanta, Georgia at the Plaza Theater. Buried Alive Film Festival is once again calling all filmmakers who want to accept the challenge of making a horror film in 13 days. Why 13? Because it's spooky. That's why. Sound easy? Oh, this is so exciting. Well, there is a catch. Each filmmaker must create a film with a horror subject card like vampires or zombies, as well as a unique twist with a card against humanity. There are 20 teams competing this year and only 9 spots. If you think you got what it takes on hop on the Buried Alive Film Festival website and sign up today.
Yeah, sign up today. It's so funny because as I'm going through the show, I'm like, I've done this before. And it's like I'm making the mistakes, Jacob and Kat. Like, no, this is not how it's supposed to be done. And I've done it before, and I realized, you did a show at 2. You're doing a show at 4. Just go through everything, Will. So that's what a little bit of that messed up is. But yes, we're gonna be at Georgia Pop Horror Con, and let me say, I have been so excited to to chill with Kat from Toy Story, who plays Jessie, and not only that, but the bride in the Haunted Mansion. We were just talking about the Haunted Mansion, and so I'm so excited, and not only that, but Dexter Laboratory. Like, come on now, like,
Right.
don't you feel jealous, Kat, because you're in California?
Don't talk to me.
I mean, you say. I mean, the thing that was so bad is like you want me to come out. You want me to come out. I'm like, yes, come out. You know, like if you want to come out, let's go. We're gonna have a good time. Then we have Felissa Rose. Let's go, people. Felissa Rose is gonna be in the house at Georgia Papa Horror Con. She's a star of Sleepaway Camp, Victor Crowley, and Terrifier 2. We have Tom Cook, who is, let me just say this, Scooby-Doo, Ghostbusters, Flintstones. This is my childhood. This is my life.
Right.
Listen, I'm gonna, I don't know, Brian and Billy gotta hold me back because I'm about to jump in his arms and put him in a headlock because the little Willie is about to like be all in his face because like this is like I wore the underwear. I had the Scooby-Doo underwear.
You had the dun-dun-duns.
Yeah, the dun-dun-duns.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then we have Bay-League in the house for the Crow and Star Wars. I mean, just amazing. I cannot wait to party with her. I'm like, you know, she's been acting for so long, and just to pick her brain and do interviews with her, and then the great Tom Matthews that was on the. If you guys have missed the first show, you missed out on that interview because he bust out artifacts of I say artifact like he's gone. No, like the behind the scenes of his script, you know what I mean? And it was just so unbelievable, the pictures and stuff that he was showing and sharing. We have CJ Grimm in the house, and let me just tell you, there's a lot more that's going to be there, but you know, go out to Georgia Papa Horror Con, get your tickets now. See us there. We're gonna party up. We'll be on a live stage doing the Q&A, our East Coast team, and we're gonna have a good time. Jacob, are you gonna be there? Because I know you got one foot. Because you had an incident. I'm not trying to put your business out there, but hopefully you could be there with us and just hobble along. You know what I mean? And Buried Alive said our cinema challenge is where it's at.
Yeah,
we will welcome all filmers. What'd you say? Say that again. There's a lag. I'm sorry, guys. Everyone's like, "What's going on?" There's a lag on his behalf, and it's just frustrating for everybody when you're dealing with technology like that. All right. I think it's time for us to get started with our Q&As with the men of the hour, because I am ready to talk to these guys because Georgia Papa Horror Con is in its second year back in Georgia, and I'm so excited that it is. Let's bring in Billy. Well, hold on. Let me get there. I'm not there yet. Let's bring in Billy Mittlestadt and Brian Lancaster. What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
Yeah! Let's go.
Here we are.
I see you.
There you go. Hey, what's up?
I see you. Listen, I'm excited. You can hear it from the claps and the laughter. They're excited too. Let's talk about Georgia Pop and Horror Con. It is back for its second year. How do you feel? How do you guys feel?
Excited. Ready to go?
Excited?
Oh, yeah, super excited.
Yes, and like it being so close, like is there some nerves, some stress points where you're like, let's just get her done? How's that for you guys?
It's definitely a build up, man. It's definitely a process. So it would just take one day at a time, and we're ready for it to come.
I like that. You guys, I had a good time at Georgia Pop and Horror Con. It was so much fun. Again, I was mentioning that I had a friend with me, and they were just like, they were shocked that the celebrities was just so close and personable, where they could just reach out. Like, what my friend freaked out and hit me, and I looked at him like, "What's wrong with you?" He was like, "CJ Grimm just walked by to go to the bathroom." I'm like, "Okay, you want to go with him and help him shake it off? Like, what do you want to do? Like, they're humans. They gotta go." So it's just, to me, it was just so unreal for them because they were walking by and they're like, "Yo, like what the heck?" And when AJ Stone was walking by, he was just so shocked, and they loved the show. How do you guys feel with bringing the show again to the fans? And are you guys going to create that personable vibe again, or is it going to be different?
We always try to make a personal vibe, so everybody's going to be able up close and personal. In line, you get to meet and greet the celebrities. Some celebrities take a little bit more time than others, like CJ Graham. He'll keep you at the table for about an hour and talk to you. But they kind of keep the line moving. You can talk to them, take a selfie. You know, anything's available to you as far as personal wise like that.
And what's so great is you get your money's worth. I believe you can literally pay and have a good time at Georgia Pop Horror Con and get your money's worth. Spend time with these celebrities. Tell them like what you most liked about their favorite film and whatnot. And it's really cool. And I just want to salute you guys for doing a job well done over there. So tell everyone where
else can you go to a con that's $15?
Right?
Exactly.
That part.
Where? Anywhere in the country, I challenge you.
It's unheard of.
Right.
Like you guys, it's unheard of.
$40 for 3 days.
Right. And so it's like when you do the math and you're like, okay, if I got to pay just to get to there and put my gas in, it's well worth it. And there's parking galore. It's very spacious. You know, you got Shannon Ford. Take my money right now. Let's go. Like, you know, and it's clean and it's beautiful and it's safe. You know, let me tell you, I walked up to a convention before and almost kicked the person that almost was. I'm not gonna let me just say this. It was safe there. You don't have to worry about anyone coming up on you or doing anything weird or whatnot. Your car is safe, and then you're paying $50 to go in, and you see some amazing staff greeting you, and then you could go into this beautiful building. Let's talk about the Columbus Trade Center. That place was an old trade center, or where did that come from? Because that's pretty cool. And how'd you guys find that?
Well, actually, it's they used to build submarines inside there, I think back in the Civil War. So it's an ironworks building.
Gotcha.
So you were there last year. You see all the woodworking and all the sprockets and spears on the wall. They had to be able to move all those heavy parts, and that's what they did on the pulley systems all throughout it, and they converted it into a convention center, banquet hall. People get married there. It's a very, very beautiful and intimate, especially for a convention. Yeah. It's really eclectic to say the least.
Yeah, when I walked in there, I was like, y'all did a good job. I mean, it totally matched the logo. It matched the website. It works. You know what I mean? It works in your favor. Can you tell us about some of the unique features and attractions attendees can expect at this year's convention?
Pretty much a lot more of the same last year. Got a lot more newer vendors for you. Come out. If you saw the ones last year, you'll have new ones this year as well. We do have the concessions is getting a little bit bigger, and I think they have better food for y'all this year. We'll be right across the street at the Marriott. If anybody wants to come over, we'll be there. If you want to stay at the host hotel, you can book a room.
Let's go.
Broad Street is right. Yeah, Broad Street is
Broadway.
right there.
Broadway.
So there's a nice little downtown nightlife culture. Friday, when we get out of there at like 9 or 10, we'll head that way. And the same thing with Saturday. But as far as in the convention, we got bigger, better celebrities than last year. You guys went over all of them. So we'll have a space dedicated for them. We'll definitely have some kind of live music and entertainment. Chuck Chapman does Charles Manson.
That's Tidewater.
He changed it to Georgia. And then you guys will be interviewing a lot of the people.
Yes.
Everything is ever evolving. And I got some news today about the live. I've been at work all day, so I didn't even tell Billy that we even have a better band than we had last year.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what? Yeah, he was like, yeah, it switched.
He's doing that.
Oh, no, that's during the con hours. probably put him on at like Friday at 7:30 and let him do his thing in the back, and people can still shop until 9.
I like that. See, you guys got the exclusive right here on Yep, That's Scary. See, this is good. You guys got to tune in. You need to tune into Yep, That's Scary to get the exclusive because it's real, man. And I love that you guys totally have us on the main stage doing the panel Q&As for the celebrities. Thank you so much for thinking of us on that. We do appreciate you, and we're gonna have fun. Let me just say this: it's gonna be a show. So if you guys show up to that, each interview is gonna be a show. It's gonna be fun and engaging, and we want to hear your questions too that you guys have for the celebrities. Okay, so let's look. Go ahead.
Okay, so how do you guys go about? How do you select your celebrity guests and your panel people for the panel? How do you what do you look for in order to see who you're going to get?
Well, Billy looked up a lot of people that are doing anniversaries. You know, if you're doing a 50th anniversary, 45th anniversary. So we got some people doing that, like Bai Ling with the Crow. So this would be a 30-year anniversary. That'd be a good time to come see her. Then as far as our people, they do our other shows, and then we just rotate them in and out of each and every location that we do.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. And not only that, but like I don't know if you guys
it also comes down to what's reasonable. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand celebrities ask for things. You know, everybody's like, get Robert England, get this one, or Danielle. Like, you don't understand that it's $20,000 to $100,000,
right?
And they want a first class flight, and they need a first class hotel room. And by the time you make that risk, is it worth the show? Because if that person doesn't make it, Brian and I have to pay them. We're obligated under contract, so you can lose the show.
Right.
That's
so.
crazy.
And there's been a lot of shows that popped up and kind of faded away because you can outgrow your show before you begin.
Right.
So, and everybody, we do look at all the comments about, hey, suggestions. We're always open to them, but some things have to grow with the show. Because Brian and I have access to everybody you're asking for, but at the same time, I'm not going to risk the biscuit. I'm not going to put it out there, you know, for somebody that's $100,000 and I only get 8,000 people or 5,000 people come through. That doesn't pay them. So
it's
but
so
as
funny.
we grow, the show grows too.
Absolutely.
It's so, right, and not only that, but like I totally skipped this question because I want them to understand, especially everyone that's new watching. What is Tidewater Convention Inc?
We also own Maryland Poppin' Horror Con. We also own Tidewater Horror Convention, and then Georgia, and then we're looking in Carolina and South Carolina.
Woo!
But we're not going in markets where people are already at. So
I love it.
Nice. I love that.
Listen, there's growth happening, and I love these guys because they're totally meeting people where they're at, and they're not even like trying to get into like the midst of the hubbub. You know what I mean? Like they chose Columbus, Georgia for a reason, and I was like, well, it's kind of off the beacon, but I love it because it allows you not to deal with high parking prices, and being downtown. And I know about your downtown. Your downtown, Cat, because I'm from California, but Atlanta's downtown could be, it could be crazy at times. So they make sure that it's a good spot and a good place for them. Okay, and then but Tidewater Convention Inc. is the management company or the umbrella that runs Maryland Tidewater Horror Conventions. Okay. So that everyone knows and that's watching, that's new, you guys know about Tidewater. So look them up as well. How do you see Georgia Pop and Horror Con evolving in the next few years? Any exciting plans for the future?
It's based on the audience. The more participation we get, the more attendees we get, the more celebrities I can bring, the more different tiers of celebrities we can bring. And we also try to plan shows that you're not seeing in Atlanta or you're not seeing, around. I don't want, if they got the cast of Terrifier, I don't want them, not to disrespect them. It's just, we want to get a different show and make it worth your money. As the show evolves, that's why anybody that's watching right now or goes back and see this video, I'm pushing tickets really, really, really hard. But at the same time, it's because that gives us a little cushion to see what we have to grow for the following year to be successful. So as more people come in, the bigger the show will get. You know, we will grow with the show. You know, so we definitely see more things happening. Like this year, we're going to do an after party at one of ours. There'll be more details. I can tell you it's going to be at the Tap. And it is 21 and up. And I do know there's a $10 cover charge after 9, I think it is. But and then before that, it's free. And so you can stay the whole time to 3 a.m., you know, if you choose to.
Hey, yo, Yep, That's Scary is hosting that party. We're going to have some good old times there. And let me just say this. You guys get in early. If you don't want that cover charge, get in early. But again, $15, $10 here. I mean, you're still saving money going to Georgia Pop and Horror Con. So, right. I mean, you good. So you mentioned about the celebrities being a challenge. And I think just, you know, because of various schedules and that happens. Are there any other challenges that may happen during the show that you guys kind of
during the show?
Yes.
During the show is usually nothing to do with our side. It may be an attendee or something that maybe has something to. We never encountered that, but you know, because we have police that you know cover everything for us as far as security. But maybe somebody just making an inappropriate comment to a cop don't tolerate or something along that line. We haven't encountered that, but that's something I would not be surprised if happened because the cosplay is all over the place. And cosplay doesn't equal consent. So we kind of make sure everybody has a good, safe space. Right. You know, and enjoy themselves. So, but we don't really engage too much other than little small fires like somebody's credit card work at the front registration or, you know, things of that nature, just everyday business. We don't see anything stupid, knock on wood. Hopefully we don't run into anything, but it's more or less a lot of these people, you have over 100 and something vendors and then you have you guys there hosting. And it's just making sure everything is running smoothly, which is a lot different from a lot of other shows. Brian and I are actually on the floor. A lot of vendors that vend with us and do multiple shows, you don't see the promoters or the owners at all. Or maybe they took your check and you're good. All right, guys, see ya. But we actually work the whole time. We're on the floor. We are making sure registration, making sure you guys have the tools that you need to be successful. Just kind of just balancing everything.
Awesome. What about any memorable moments behind the scenes, stuff that happened like something happened, good, bad?
Did we lag out?
Yeah, you're lagging.
Yeah. Oh, it's lagging.
Yes, but we can't disclose that.
Wait, hold on.
Talk behind closed doors.
But yeah, there's some things.
Listen, Brian and Billy, we got to get the exclusive. We want to know. Okay, how about this? If you cannot tell us the juicy stuff, can you tell us like what's been like a cool celebrity to hang out with, or to have on your show?
What everybody is a little bit different personality. Like CJ is very good. He's very friendly. He's very personable. A lot of people like to come up to him and talk to him. And he's really engaging with the fans, where Tom Matthews is as well. And then we have people that are just a little bit more quiet or shy. But as soon as you start talking to them, they engage.
Felissa Rose will definitely engage.
Yeah, Felissa Rose will definitely
Yo,
engaged.
I heard she awesome, and she is so awesome, and she parties. So I'm ready to cut a rug with Felissa Rose. Like, I'm excited. She's one of my scream queens. So her and Danielle Harrison. So I'm excited.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Yep. What roles does the local community play in the success of Georgia Pop and Horror Con, and how do you engage with them?
They play a major success, and they play a major role in our success. If they are not supporting it or not getting behind it in the community, we're not gonna win. We're not gonna succeed. It's not a good business model. And again, like, we didn't choose Atlanta because it's oversaturated in our aspect. It's just too many people. Right. By the time you pay for parking and get into, it's nothing against any of those shows. Those shows are amazing. And you look at Dragon Con, they would buy another hotel if they could. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't realize we're an hour and a half south of them. Like, that's here to Richmond for us in Virginia. That's nothing. That's, some people commute 3 hours to go to a good convention. So it's another option. But yeah, the community has to play a major role in our success because we need them to get the voice out there. Brian and I live in Virginia. We don't live in Georgia. So festering those relationships to get better and more ingrained into the community is a major role.
And we stopped by. We went sent out a bunch of flyers and free tickets to all the local comic book shops from Atlanta, Alabama, and South Columbus as well. So they've got a really good network of, comic book places and book places and other places that let us hang up flyers, memorabilia, posters, and hand out free tickets to the community. So that way we're giving back to them as well.
Like MWR, we partner up with them.
Yeah, the local military MWR at Fort Moore. We partnered with them, and they made a Facebook post, and I think we gave them 300 tickets for all the military families so they can get a jump start. And then hopefully they'll return the favor of the community, and come support us as well.
I like that.
Because we also from a kind of a vendor perspective too. So that way they have money to spend with a vendor or maybe go get an autograph from a celebrity. So down the road, maybe that person will come back like they had a good time and it goes spend the $15 or $20, for the event.
I like how your shows has a lot of community involvement and paying back the community. You guys are finding ways that you guys can give with your shows. Why do you guys think that that's important with your products and services that you do to give back? Why do you guys think that is important?
So what was the question, buddy? You were lagging a little bit.
I'm so sorry.
Why is
it important to give back to communities for you guys?
I don't know how to qualify that and put it in words, but we grew up, giving back to the community. So we're a local military community here in Virginia as well, and we've always done service work, giving out free tickets, and we military discounts. Military people actually came in and volunteered with us, and we got them some accommodation so they could get a higher ranking at some time in their future. So we put a good word in for them. Just a community. It's got to feed around. It's got to be a complete circle. Circle of life.
Circle of life.
I like it. I like that. Go ahead, Kat.
There's a complete lag.
It was a big lag. So what advice would you give to someone attending Georgia Pop and Horror?
I don't know. My side shows like it's completely strong.
He doesn't know what I'm talking about.
It's so laggy.
It's so laggy, and I hate when this happens because everyone's like, "Wait, what?"
Just following the Facebook, Instagram, and social medias. We've been starting to post.
Oh boy!
Come back. So it must be some weather issues going on over there because let me message him. Come back. Come back in. Come back in.
Maybe it's bad weather over there, Will.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, while they're coming back in, that's so funny. But yes, I think it's great that their show is giving back to the community. I think it's very important. I want to know why it was important to them. And as you guys can hear, hearing their interview that they are in the military, they served, and it's so great that they're paying it forward as well, so that we can pay it forward again. And not only that, but to create a show for the horror community is something that they're doing. I don't, to have a show that is paying, you charge $15, you're barely paying bills, right? But they're not trying to price gouge people in the community.
I think that's what's most important right there.
They're trying, yes, and they're just trying to make sure that everyone has a chance to come in and meet these celebrities and have a good time with them. And that is one of the things that I love about Georgia Pop and Horror Con. And they're back. Hey. There's a lag still, but it's okay.
We just wanted to say goodbye.
Okay, Day.
All right, now we're starting to see people.
Okay, now you're starting to see people. We heard you. We know that there's a lag in here, but we heard you guys. And I just want to say that you guys are doing such a good job, and the horror community in Georgia is going to recognize you guys and going to see more of you guys and the efforts that you guys are doing to give back. And I love that you guys give back for every show. So thank you for doing that to my community out here in Georgia, since I live out in Georgia. One last question. Kat, you want to ask this question?
Yeah. What advice would you give? Like, I've not been to that convention, and I was talking to Will about attending. So what advice would you give me if I were to come out and attend to make it the best experience ever?
You go to your local ATM and you grab all your cash.
That's it, right?
Then you go get some autographs. You go get some cool swag. You bought your thing. Yeah. But no, I mean, there's so much to see. Just looking at vendor stuff. I mean, locally, I go to what's Antique Mall here, which is the second largest toy store in the country. And I just like walking around looking at the stuff. You don't have to always spend money.
Right.
But there's definitely times I am spending money. Yeah. But yeah, we try to look at when the ticket pricing and so forth. So even when you buy food, autograph, entranceway to get into the event, it's like $100, and you spend that like for just one person to get into certain cons. Nowadays.
Right.
Spend that on a tank of gas.
So we try to make it cost effective for you. That way you can have money to do other things, because a big part of this is the vendors.
Oh, right. Absolutely.
Yeah. I think they're frozen, but let me just say this. Jacob Woody, I'm not trying to call you out, Jacob Woody, but Jacob Woody spends
also control a lot, because they pay they help pay for you.
Okay, sorry, we're about to end it. Look, I know y'all probably laughing, yeah, but we're about to end it. I know.
No, I can tell. We got full Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Y'all got full. I got full Wi-Fi.
I do too.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Let me check the show. Does the show have full Wi-Fi?
Right. Well, thank you for having us.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for coming
We're
on.
about to end it. Just everybody.
All right. Yeah,
I don't like the lag.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
Bye. All right, cool. So that was listen, the lag part, I know everyone's laughing. Look, when lag happens, it just gets
just happens.
it just happens, and it's technical issues, and we try to work on it as well. I go to our system and complain, and they just, either we got to find something different to do, but it's also due to weather as well, so we have to just keep that in mind. But I'm not going to call you out, Jacob, but dang, when I met Jacob at a con, he spent, can I tell him how much you spent? Just nod your head if you're listening, because he has a lag too, but like he spent over like what, 1,500,
Go ahead,
2,000. Yeah, he spent a lot of money at these conventions, and he showed me that collectors out there are dropping money like that at these shows. So for Georgia Pop and Horror Con to give something that's reasonable to fans, I mean, dude, he could buy up Jacob, you could go to the show and buy everything and be all right, because it's just, everything is just so reasonable there, and so that's really cool. But it's just cool to see another. Thank you for letting Jacob join. Yes, it's just really cool to see a collector from his perspective, from their perspective of collecting some cool things. But anyways, I want to thank these guys, Brian Lancaster and Billy, for being on the show. It was so much fun. Yes, we had a lag, but we got through it. I'm excited for our next show. Next Sunday at 2 p.m. we have one show this Sunday, but it's Samantha Newark from the 80s hit show Jim, and she also played Ariel in Transformers. So tune in for that. If you're an 80s baby, you'll love that show. I want to thank our guests Billy and Brian from Georgia Pop Horror Con, our amazing show supporters and sponsors, and to our live viewers watching our show today. Thank you for engaging with us. I also want to thank you at home, work or in transit, listening to our podcast, and for the love and support. We do apologize for the lag. We are going to get better in that. We will get better in that. Please remember to follow, like, subscribe, and share our social media channels so we can continue to engage while building our horror family. Until next time, guys. Okay, we did this last show, so let's do it right. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Stay scary. Stay scary, everyone.
Bye,
and
guys.
You guys have a good Sunday. There you go. Hey, I knew you got Yo, if you like what you have just heard, subscribe now or forever hold your screams.